Welcome to the heart of the Philippines, Marinduque. Ride with me. What off? Yet again, we're off to another adventure. 5:34. Meeting place is Petron Samaritan in Yaong, Quezon. Travel time from Mabini, Batangas to Chaong, Quezon, where we will be meeting up, is a little over 2 hours. I'm showing you now my favorite part of San Pascual Diversion Road, this little patch of off-road where the road has not been paved cement yet. And on the way to Chaong, there were a lot of construction along the way also. Alright, so I've just arrived here at Petron Samaritan here in Chaong, Quezon. Then I got to meet up with the other group, Mickey, Dondi, RD, Fred, and Hubert. It took them over 3 hours from Alfonso, Cavite. It would take us another hour and a half or so to get to Talo-Talo Port from here. We all got lost getting to this ferry point, so that's a pro tip. Everybody should have the correct waypoint on their map app. We got here, okay? So, buti na lang there's an 11 o'clock. Right, so we finally made it to the port, and it's not called Dalahican anywhere. It's actually called Talaw-Talaw. So, sa loob na meron ng isang guy kasi na ayun. Akin po. Ay, kasama po kayo, sir? Lahat po kami. Ito po yung grupo namin. Ilan kayo, sir? 6 po kami. Yan, sakay.
Wala kami ganyan. Magkano? 1-1. Oh.
We got here in the nick of time.
In the nick of time. Perfect caption, man.
Look at our bikes safely in the ferry. Hi guys!
Hi guys, we're here in Marinduque.
We're finally almost
in Marinduque.
We're still in Luzon. Clarify.
Present ka stand po ba yan?
Ay, ako na.
May center yan?
Walang center stand. And this is the inside of the boat. This is the air-conditioned section. Check it out. There is a TV set. Now in front of the boat or back of the boat, whichever. Back of the boat ata to.
Change power.
So we're here now, close to the shore. There you go. Everybody's preparing because we're about to get out of the boat. Dapat dito ba tayo lang? Listen. lunch at 2:20 p.m.
220 na?
On our way to our accommodations in Camp Cagno, we had to stop by for gasoline. This is probably the smallest Petron station I have ever seen. Here now by the side of the road. Buyabot Elementary School. We are in the middle of Marinduque. Kung Fu. Dalawa. Malapit na mapagod lahat. Top 200! It was raining all the way. Conditions were wet, less than ideal, but we trudged on. Finally found Camp Cagno, and the entrance to the resort is dirt road. So we had a blast going inside the resort. The conditions of this dirt road were wet. It was dirt, it was gravel, muddy areas. Stick around for the ride.
Kailangan talaga look up.
It looked like we're the only guests in this resort, so we figured, hey, let's park our bikes right in front of our hotel rooms. And that we did, making it very convenient to reach for stuff in your top box or your pannier. Oo nga eh. Hello, and we have reached our destination, Camp Cagno, where we have parked our bikes, fortunately, right in front of the rooms where we're staying at. Parked our bikes there, parked our bikes there. Look at this, we are now in Club Cagno. Next activity, volleyball. Sige, magpaka-top gun kayo. Pang may ano kanyan eh, special someone eh.
Welcome to Amanpulo.
Oo. Oh. Wow, mukhang may campfire mamaya. Yeah. Holy cow. Champion din siya.
Patag ng tubig eh, no?
So, saan ba tayo ngayon? Cove-ish ata tayo eh, no? Medyo cove area, tama ba?
Linis naman ng tubig.
Oo, linis.
Ay,
I mean, kita naman lahat, pero
hindi yun sobrang
ano
liit.
Basta yung may boiler room, nakita ko rin yun. Yung may malaki, laki niya, di ba?
Masok tayo, di ba?
Laki-laki niya eh.
Yung DM namin, pinapapasok kami. Okay lang, yung ba? Siguro, okay lang. Dito. Kuha niya lahat, di ba?
Hawak ka lang. For some reason, Hubert's bike wouldn't start. So we had to look for a jumper cable. And fortunately, the owner of the resort lent us his jumper cable. And we were able to start Hubert's bike. Started. And learning here is to bring, someone in the group should bring a jumper and or a power bank.
T-shirt dyan, no?
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Harry.
Thank you, Harry.
As forecasted, at around 9 a.m., the skies would clear up and we'd see the sun again. That would be a welcome change since we've seen rains since we got on the island. We went up to this lookout point for a group shot at Tiguig. Beautiful.
Taga, may daw picture taking ko. Diyan sa ano, taga. Pagpwesto ko na. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Alright, we've stopped at a place that sort of resembles 12 apostles, but we'll call it the 12 dwarfs. May landslide pala dito. Yung mga bato na to Mario Brothers. Tangina, tama ka yun. Talagang jackpot.
And after a few nice twisties, there it was on our left-hand side, the island of Bella Roca Resort and Spa. It's like Greek structures on an island. And fortunately, we had Hubert with us, who expertly flew his drone so we could get a better look at the island, which is right now uninhabited and it has not been open to the public for quite some time. According to my research on Google, it's because of the closing of the airport. So going into this exclusive resort has become quite cumbersome if you were to go here, if you can't access the Marinduque airport. So there it is. Thanks to Hubert again for the drone footage here, and here we are doing the heart sign for Marinduque. And we continue our journey towards the port of Marinduque. We're moving counterclockwise, skirting the coastline of the island towards the direction of Boac. In the towns, you can still see some old houses. And in one of the municipal buildings, this one in particular, looks like its design was inspired by the Moriones festival. You know, those studs and stuff. One more stop to rest for a bit, and off we go to the twisties within the mountains as we go closer to the ferry. It started raining again, and you can see the runoff from the mountain, creating quite muddy roads. Wow. So one more stop at the gas station. This is an unmarked Caltex gas station before we ride the ferry. And here we are now at the ferry station, about to ride the Montenegro boat. We're gonna catch the 1:30 boat going back to Lucena, Quezon. Fortunately, the bikes were placed in between two jeepneys because this particular ride going back to Lucena was quite a bumpy one.
And you are now in Marinduque with sunny skies. Thanks to Uber, and we have a rice cake. Yum.
Beautiful islands surround the main island of Marinduque. However, it was very windy and it was a very bumpy ride. So first time to experience the boat getting really backed up by waves. I'd say about 4 to 5 foot waves. But as we got closer to Quezon, the water started to become a little bit more flat and we were enjoying the sunset. Change of plans, instead of going to La Ia, San Juan, Batangas, we decided to stay in Lucena. The cars were drenched in seawater, and fortunately, since our bikes were in between two jeepneys, our bikes were relatively dry, but still a lot of sea spray. And remember, Hubert's bike wouldn't start. Well, it still wouldn't start. So here we have Fred pushing Hubert's bike. I went to the Petron nearby and also tried to get some jumper cables. The stores were closing already at 6 p.m. quite early. After all, it's in the province. So we checked in at the hotel, and here I am by the jacuzzi-esque pool. while people were partying that night and karaoke till midnight.
Okay, we have arrived at the mother lode of all kinds of freaky stuff. Like, ano po yung tawag dito?
Lasing po. Lasing.
Lasing?
Opo.
Ano yan? Uod?
Opo. Uod sa dagat.
Sa dagat, yung... Pagkano yung ganyan? Order.
350 po.
Sige. Titignan na ano yung mga interesting dito. Ano pa yung mga...
Ito po masarap to sa extra sir. Maanghang.
Yan?
Abalong.
Balon. Magkano yung order?
50 po. Salong sir.
So, mahal nga lang. Oh. So, ano yung... Magkano yung scallops?
600 po.
Premium. Ano to? Eto, gusto ko matry ito. Kasi for the novelty. It's a mangrove worm to eh.
Buka natin. Ito.
Oh, yan.
Buka natin.
Mangrove worm.
Masarap to, miss. Ano luto dito?
Fried po. Masarap po.
Fried? Try natin.
Dami daw po ng singali.
Para na?
Singali.
Chigarin?
Ano pang mga ano?
Abalong po sir.
Tapos may isda rin kayo. Puro.
Gusto na isda?
Nauubos na kasi gabi na.
Magkano lima mo?
190 po. Isang kilo.
Ma'am, may mga lalaki mo ba?
Spirits lang po.
Spare ribs.
Oh, yun, spare ribs. Spare ribs, para may safety. Oo.
And Scent Restaurant did not disappoint. We were served our fresh seafood by the Kubos beachside. Sarap. Our stay in La Lorenzo Resort was very pleasant. Very good location, right beside the beach. But we never got the chance to swim by the beach, walk on the shore. We just had to leave early and go to our next destination, which is breakfast. And breakfast has been identified. We are going to Chaong, Quezon for breakfast in a place called Earth Keepers Restaurant. A little off-road section there, and I had to put on my earplugs because this particular helmet gets really noisy with a lot of wind. We are then treated to a beautiful rainbow just before leaving Lucena City. We then passed by the town of Sariaya, Quezon, where we found this beautiful old building which is situated right beside the church. We then passed by the town of Candelaria, Quezon. Candelaria is a special place in my heart because this is where my lolo came from. We then got to Earth Keepers Restaurant in Chaong, Quezon. A very nature-conscious restaurant. Very beautiful, very peaceful inside this place. Very quiet also. We were the only guests at this point. We were accommodated by the owner herself. We were prepared a very sumptuous meal.
Earth Keepers is a sprawling restaurant events place here in Chaong, Quezon. I ordered for their Cara Beef Bolinao Sayote Omelette Combo. Winner. And now here's my first time to taste a cacao fruit. This gentleman planted this tree when he was 4 years
Okay,
old.
this is the cacao. Alright, tapos kukuha na ako.
Apo.
Sige, ito na muna. Essentially, this is where chocolate comes from, di ba? Mmm. Mmm. Ang tamis. Ang tamis niya. Sarap. Alright, so we are now at the pottery shop here with the artist himself, Ugu. Hello. With the artist himself.
Can you take a photo, sir?
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. So these are handmade.
Yeah, everything is handmade.
Everything is handmade. Okay, picturein ko kayo. Magkano po abutin yung shipping to Manila?
Ano po? Depende po.
Depende po sa laki.
Yung turtles na yan, magkano
Kasi
abutin?
people go there often.
Yun naman po i-ano ko, naka-bubble wrap. Pwede nyo dalahin ngayon.
Kung magkasya doon sa motor.
Actually naman siguro sa inyong
Maliit na space.
maliit na po.
So ito po, like ito yung ano po yung process nito, like to make this one?
Ano po yan? Slab. Nagro-rolling pin ng clay. Tapos isa-isa po yung kinakat. Tapos
Hand cut.
Hand cut lahat po. Tapos yung iba-iba yung ang ganyan, ang design. Hindi po siya molded na pare-pareho.
Oh, I like it. Ganda po. Galing.
Thank you po.
And then this technique is was it studied elsewhere or?
Well, na-develop ko na lang po on my own. Kasi ako'y accountant.
Whoa!
Naging pattern.
It's much better than massaging the numbers.
Totoo po yan.
These beautiful stuff.
Yeah,
Look at that. Oh wow, look at these also. They're so nice. Okay. Wow, it's signed. Ayan, dalawang alam ko na. Okay. And there you have it, folks. Our Marinduque adventure. Stick around. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. Moto Francisco saying, mabuhay!